Music. Oh shit, what's good, Beatrice?
Let me pull up the stream.
Oh, good. My charger's right here. How you holding up today, Beatrice?
What
Oh,
murder?
yo yo. What murder?
All right, I just pulled up the doc. We're starting at what was it?
Wavy.
21, right?
22, I think. Yeah, it's 22 because 19
Did
and
we?
21 were duplicates.
Oh, okay. Then we did 20, right?
We did 20 and 21.
Yeah, yeah. But 19 and 21 were the same one. Okay.
Yeah, so I say we started 20.
You want to make sure that we didn't. You want to make sure we didn't skip any of them.
The last one we did was the Magatami beads, Enchanted Blade.
Muramasa. Okay.
1 second.
Okay. All right, we're just waiting for a couple of people to join. All right. Looking forward to today's blades.
All right, let me go just send a tweet out. Man, I was running late myself. I ain't get home from work till just 20-30 minutes ago. I slammed some food down. But we here.
Yes, sir.
We out of here, baby. Yeah, I know we got. I checked a couple of the blades out. I didn't really go through all of them. Like I know Smooch on your cooch, his sword's gonna be somewhere in this batch. So I'm excited to see what he cooked up and see who else we got in this bunch. Maybe Beatrice's sword will pop in here. Shit.
Ty, you're kind of cutting in and out a bit.
Really? I might have to move. Good, Jello. If my internet keeps fucking up, I can just go run to I could just move and fix it.
You sound good there.
Do I sound hood?
No, sir.
Oh, fiddlesticks. What's good, Chad? What's good, everybody? Jello's in this thing. Jello, make sure you pull your pants up when you watch us, bro.
Nah, Jello pulled up and dipped.
Oh, bitch ass. What's good, Lucas?
What's good? Whatever.
Yeah, now Leo's here. I think Leo's sword is actually gonna be in this batch as well.
Ah, shit.
Okay, I tweeted out.
Shit.
And this stream allowed me to take a half day of vacation, get off work early. I'm happy about that. Better to be here than at work.
Oh yeah. Better to be talking bocce. For sure.
Miles is in the chat. What's good? What's good? All right, I think we could just kind of get cracking. What do you think, Dice?
Yeah, yeah. Get going.
Oh shit. No, we live, baby. All right. I gotta
Yeah, I'm
dip
just
on
trying to
Tasty
sort some
tonight.
things
Okay.
out. What's up?
No, Jello's making excuses for not hanging with us. Boo this man. Nah, he's got a life. We'll celebrate him this time.
Yeah. This time.
Just testing something real quick. Okay, it's on this one. It's weird, even though I'm signed into the Hishaku Hideout account, when I pull up chat through Streamlabs, it has my Tiberius channel signed in, which is fine because it's still, it's modded out anyway, just in case I have to do anything.
Okay.
All right. How's the music volume, chat? Let me know if it's too loud or whatever. Okay. You ready to start, Dice? We just get cracking in this. We kind of have a better idea of what pace we need to be.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but all jokes aside, I do want to say shout out to Jella, though. It's a sweet message.
Oh, for sure. Jello's the man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, when we take a shower tonight, I'll thank him. Wait, what?
Yeah, you do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get cracking.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go grab my sour candy.
Damn.
I'm like a child.
Ooh, I wish I had some sour candy, bro. All right. Yo, so hopefully we're able to go through some of you guys's blades. If you're watching, hopefully we're able to go through whichever you submitted. If you submitted, I'm looking forward to that. Salmon blade. What's up with that, Beatrice? I don't know about no salmon blade. I barely like salmon. Airhead strips? Airhead strips? Hey, those bang. I haven't had those in a minute.
Oh, yeah, those are gas. I already know what y'all talking about. I just sat back down.
Yeah. Airhead strips? Ooh.
How many blades did you answer? How many blades we're doing?
We're going to try to do, what was it, around 20, right? 20? At least.
No, we're trying to do 30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 30. Yeah, if we do 20, that means we were too slow.
Yeah.
We're trying to do 30 for sure. Grilled salmon goes hard. Yeah, if I'm to eat salmon, I think grilled is the best.
How'd this turn into candy to grilled salmon, though?
Well, Beatrice said the salmon blade. I'm like, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, we talking salmon now.
Damn, it's shiny in this thing. All right, we get cracking though. My bad.
Yeah, Shiny. Shout out Shiny. Shiny knows what's up.
I don't think we're getting those 2 reveals. Yeah, I don't think we're getting those 2 reveals this chapter, but hey, you never know. All right.
Oh man.
Can you take the first one for me?
Yeah, of course, man.
From also wavy.
From also wavy,
Wait,
also with
Beatrice, is
two
this
L's.
you? You saying it's right there? It's on the screen.
Oh, okay, Beatrice, you're getting ahead of us. No, okay, so this is by also wavy, also with two L's, by the way, and this is Enchanted Blade Karakasa Umi. They even put the kanji there. It seems to translate to Sea of Empty Umbrellas, with a defensive theme and purpose. Spirit energy manifestation is two large skeletal salmon.
Salmon. Ooh, not grilled though.
Okay, not good though. Yeah, not good.
Hey,
Okay,
let it cook.
so two large, I guess, right? First ability, Breen Veil, or Brian, I'm not sure.
Brine.
Cloaks, okay. Brine Veil cloaks the user in a salty dark liquid that, when active, allows incoming attacks to pass right through the user, right?
Yeah.
Cloaks it, yeah, I would assume so. The user has to stand still for the ability to remain active. This cloak can be removed from the user and applied to the sword, in which case the water will shoot out of the blade as a violent torrent that gets thinner and thinner and can cut like a water jet cutter.
Let me
This
say.
is this is pretty tough.
Yeah, it's pretty. That is cool. Good thing you said salty dark liquid, because if you said salty like light liquid or white liquid, that
All
would be
right,
a
here we
sussy
go.
blade.
Yeah, here we go. We started with the first one, right? All right, scales. Second ability creates a shield or barrier or dome. Excuse me, yeah, creates a shield or barrier or dome of connected large translucent blue fish scales that can block incoming attacks, but is subject to cracking and breaking if enough damage is taken. The ability, I'm assuming the ability can be called upon with the command Scales Recoil to shoot out the razor sharp scales. The user cannot aim these scales and the fire ever which way from the user, and they fire, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Ever which way from the
just
user.
they just kind of like scatter, but it's not. It can't be directed.
Scale.
It's like a random scatter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the recoil because the
Mm-hmm.
base attack seems to be just a shield
Yep.
that can block. Okay, I like that. I like the
That's a cool
utility of that one.
addition. Yeah.
Blue hole, third ability, a parry. Sheathing the blade at the precise moment against an attack will allow the user to mitigate or outright block all incoming damage. When this is performed perfectly, the Subat with flicker or will flicker a bright blue. And upon drawing the sword, when this happens, your attack will have double the power, as well as the power from the attack defended against added onto it. This technique has a 5-minute cooldown, regardless of whether it is successful or not. I also like this one.
I like that.
True Realm.
I like that. It's like a third ability, because there's like speaking of like umbrellas, uh, kind of repels and use. It's kind of almost, what goes against it, it can repel back. Like it bounces back off of it, almost in a sense. Yeah, like a hard parry.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say this ability specifically reminds me of it's very like to me it feels very video game inspired, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Like you
and I
have to
really
hit the
like that.
button at the right time for the third ability to perfect.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, True Realm Extension seems to be called the Infinite Abyss and is an automatic parry. So they kept it simple with that one, but automatic parry seems to
Yeah.
be pretty tough when you really think about it. Essentially
Yeah,
parry any damage
because that can
or
also
attack by
be
enemy.
like your safety. Like, say if the blue hole ability has a 5-minute cooldown, right? But say if you're not like, say if you don't time, when you put it back in the sheath. If you don't time it right, then that ability can't be used for 5 minutes. But you have that Infinite Abyss True Realm extension to you know sustain you into that cooldown. Like if you get in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. All in all, I think this is a pretty like an all around solid blade. I think to me the whole thing feels very, like I said, video game inspired. From the parries to like the dome, and then using the dome to like shoot out those razor sharp scales, as well as the first ability. I like the vision for this one. Simple, nothing too crazy,
Yeah,
but I really like it.
I
Seems like
got.
you could have fun with it.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it being in the verse.
This is cool. I like this one. Shout out also Wavy.
Yeah.
Karakasa Umi is pretty tough.
All right. Yeah, I did like that one though. John.
Yeah.
Just straight up John. Is this John Hishaku
Or John Kaizen.
or John?
I don't
Yeah. Oh
know.
my god.
I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. You got this one? You want me to take it too?
I got it. Okay. Enchanted blade name is Conchi. It's a disorientation. Man, we had a lot of disorientation type swords. I feel like already.
I only remember this being the second one, but my memory.
Or I guess like the abilities, how they kind of,
Failing me.
it's like they had something to use like light to get in the eyes of the, it's all something like hindering.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, but small scale control of the battlefield assassinations. A reddish magenta octopus. Oh, excuse me, reddish magenta octopus. I just like it. Hey, look, shout out to the reddish magenta octopi in the world. First ability is step. When activated, the gravitational pull in a chosen area flips. If a person is affected by step, then their center of gravity is switched and the walls become the floor and vice versa. The affected would be able to stand on the wall, floor, whatever area is chosen. If they were to jump or try to escape, they would not be able to, and instead be pulled in that direction until released. So it's kind of like a Kirara's ability mixed with like I think that in Demon Slayer, the one with the drums, almost when he hit the drums in like season 1 and it would flip the room kind of, but it's a little bit. This one has more control. The target cannot be assigned to 2 directions at once, but the direction can be changed at will. Yeah, I figured. The user can use step on themselves to walk on walls or ceilings. The ability has been used during combat, assassinations, or in the wielder's off time for fun. Okay, so hey, it's a chill guy, just likes to walk on the ceiling sometimes. I'd be feeling like that. But I actually do like that ability. It's got a kind of a gravity move to it. Like, cause when I was thinking of like putting a sword in like my own, I kind of had like the whole gravity theme. But we'll look at the second ability. Blink. The user becomes unable to be hit for a certain number of hits. Their body will move on its own in order to avoid oncoming damage. If there is killing intent behind an action, Blink will act to protect its user. If evasion is not possible due to the nature and speed of an attack, Blink will make the user block. Okay, that's a nice like thought put into it, to have a backup to just being out. Like the physicals are just not in their favor. After a number of hits, Blink goes on a cooldown. The user has been known to counterattack while using this ability. Most of their kills come from this. As time went on, the user didn't need to activate Blink manually, transforming it into a passive ability, protecting them even in their sleep. Yeah, Mastered Ultra Instinct or whatever. Despite its now passive nature, the cooldown never went away. That's kind of OP though. Because like this basically is saying this person has like Ultra Instinct 24/7 and it passive. It's always like on engaged. Yeah, this ability just might be OP by nature. Sit. If an enemy is targeted with this ability, their weight steadily increases depending on the time since its initial activation. Depending on the time since the initial activation or amount of spirit energy used, their weight will become unbearable and start crushing them. Although not enough to kill on its own, the user can make use of this immobilization to finish off the enemy. Can be used along with step to crush people on walls and ceilings. Alright, True Realm extensions. The single directional limit is lifted. Targets have been spotted torn in half. Each of their parts being in different areas, may be stuck on ceilings, walls, or not found at all. Mother, Jesus Christ, this blade is insane. Blink. The user's physical abilities are enhanced. Now Blink gives them a buff. The user's physical abilities are enhanced, allowing more chances to evade and faster counters. If excessive spirit energy is used, the user can move in unnatural ways to evade and seemingly teleporting. Sit. The effect can be condensed and used in specific parts of the target's body, internal or external. Organs have been seen around battlefields, seemingly ripped out via unknown means. So this is this might be the craziest blade, believe it or not, even though it's not super destructive. God damn.
Yeah, this blade is pretty crazy. This blade is pretty crazy. John cooked.
Overcooked.
Yeah, I like the way this blade functions. It's pretty unique.
But yeah, I mean, it's just you basically just turned, because I even pointed out that it's a cool mention to say, like, if Blink in its natural state can't evade the attack because a person's faster, or like just the nature of their attack or whatever, that it's cool to mention that it makes the user block no matter what. But that's like if your physicals are lower than your enemy, that's when that can come into play. But now the true realm of Blink is even amping the user's physical abilities, and it's making to where, like, before it would just move their body, but like normally now they can do unnatural movements and seemingly teleporting. So now, and it's passive 24/7. Yeah, that's the best ability that we've seen.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about that, but
Dude,
it's definitely
you can never
crazy.
hit them. It's literally impossible to hit this fighter.
I mean, it's a true realm extension, so it makes sense.
That's but 20. That's crazy. It says it has a cooldown, but then it says, oh, it seemingly went away now that it's passive. That's insane. But you're up.
Yeah, I don't know where. I'm just haven't seen the passive part, so I didn't peep it.
It says right there.
But yeah,
as time went on, the user didn't need to activate Blink manually, transforming it into a passive ability, protecting them even in their sleep.
Yeah, that seems like it would fit more under the true realm extension, if I'm honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Despite its now passive nature,
it's got like
the
3
cooldown
true
never went
realms.
away. So how does the cooldown work with the passive nature?
No, it went away. That's what they say. The cooldown seemingly went away.
It says never went away. Despite its now passive nature, the cooldown never went away.
Oh, so it still has a cooldown. Excuse me, I misremembered that.
Interesting. This is a solid blade. Where the previous one reminded me of like gameplay mechanics in one way. This one kind of reminds me of like different gameplay mechanics. It's kind of tough to put it into words, honestly. But yeah, I think all of the abilities are pretty solid. Them being OP aside, I think they're pretty cool. And the True Realm extension does make sense. Like I said, I do think that passive part should have fit more under the True Realm extension. But hey, it isn't my blade, and I still think it's pretty damn cool. So plus the names are pretty. I do like the names of the ability: Step, Blink, Sit. Yeah. I mean, I like.
And then we talk about like the gravitational pull is like ripping people in half, and that sort of just crazy to me.
Yeah, I think this is the second blade that is based on control of like the battlefield, like area manipulation, terrain control, or whatever you want to call it. Unless I'm forgetting others or another one, I'm pretty sure this is the second one.
Yeah, they're the one with the bricks that control the terrain. Remember that one. But,
so this is cool.
Yeah, it had cool powers for sure. But you got this one.
We got Barry Gold 7's blade now, and this is the Komeyaoi, focused on espionage. Okay.
Chat, calm down, chat. They're getting excited because they think it's a yaoi blade, and maybe it is.
Oh no. Okay, we'll see where this goes, right? The spirit energy manifestation is swimmers.
Not looking good. It might be a yaoi blade, folks.
Well, look at the second ability name, right? I mean, okay, let me start. First
All
ability,
right, bro.
head.
All right, bro. All right, bro. This might be the most clever troll I've ever seen in my life, and we fuck with it.
Oh my
The
god. Yeah,
true
wait
realm.
till
The
I
true realm. I haven't looked at the true realm yet, but if that thing is like black hole or,
No.
it's
Okay,
cock. The true
don't
realm
look
is
at it. Don't look
cock.
at it. No, no. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at
Too
it. Let me
late.
get there. Let me get there. Let me get there. Oh my god. This is the biggest troll. Oh my
This
god.
is
Okay.
Uruha and Natsuki's blade.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't believe. Okay. Just wait till I catch this person on Twitter, bro. Okay. First ability,
You're the
head.
one with that cock
Cha-
blade.
changes the appearance, mass, and volume of any object. This can make the enchanted blade turn into a pen or make anyone look like someone else. An object with its appearance changed to something else will gain the capabilities of the replicated object so long as it does not rely on spirit energy. For example, a gun made to look like a pen will become capable of writing like a pen as well as firing bullets. That's pretty crazy.
This is like matter. This is like reality.
Yeah, reality warping, yeah. Or manipulation, whatever you want to call it. If the change in appearance is based on something else, then the ability will only create a replica based on the user's knowledge. For example, if the user is unaware of a mole when imitating someone's body, then that mole will not be recreated. Okay, that's interesting. Shaft, second ability.
Here we go.
This ability is capable of amplifying or dampening any sound. The user can use this to make the sound within any enclosed space or any individual object completely dampened to everyone except for the user
Who's this
or
guy
anyone
fighting?
of the user's choice. The user can also use this ability to amplify any sound being heard from a specific direction with the output of the amplified audio coming from the sword. So okay. In combat, this ability can be used to mess with the opponent's sense of hearing to create shockwaves similar to ESO. Okay, so it's not like it just distracts them. It can also, they also pack some sort of punch.
Mooch on Yakuch really likes the shafts.
Yeah, well, now we're down to the ball, right?
Yeah, now we're getting down to the balls of it.
Yeah. This ability can absorb any liquid and excrete in a poisonous form. This person ain't slick, man. Marigold, you are not slick. The user can can use this to make the sound within any enclosed space.
You read that already, bro.
I'm sorry. This ability can absorb.
Stop thinking about the shaft so much.
This ability can absorb any liquid and excrete it in a poisonous form. The poison can vary in strength depending on circumstance. Possible poisons include laxatives, sedatives, allergens, hallucinogens, cyanide, or a poison so strong that it causes nausea or paralysis upon contact with the skin. This ability can also be used to clean up blood from murders or to coat the blade with poison.
Who is this dude fighting with his cock blade?
No, we're not there yet. That's the True Realm extension.
This the meat saber for real.
Yeah, this is the meat saber. The True Realm extension is cock. It's a mixture between head and shaft. This allows the user to change the sound any object makes or allows the user to emit that sound from the blade. This can include changing a squeaky toy sound to the sound of an explosion, changing a pen's click to a sound loud enough to cause shockwaves, changing a person's sound to sound like someone else, changing a person's sound into a completely different language, changing a footstep into a rooster gobble, or taking away object sounds completely.
Yeah, man, that's a nice cock ability.
What are we thinking, guys?
Man.
What are your thoughts on this blade, Chad? I wanna see what the people are thinking about.
I need this blade. I want to know who's this person fighting. Like, you gotta be fighting like Yuha Bach with this fucking sword from Bleach.
I don't know where to start, man.
It's fucking crazy. Oh, what's up, Alans? Dude, that's literally like This the meat saber. And then swimmers, like this person ain't slick. But I got it, like this blade doing damage. They call this blade like, you know, the 13-inch Punisher.
Bro, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I wonder if this is a black blade.
Chill. Yeah, it is OP, Leo. It is. Leo says gobble gobble. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
credit to Marigold for the creativity when it comes to these names. I have a feeling that he came up with like this crazy ass blade and then said, I need to name everything.
No, I
And
think
then
he had
just
a
said,
lot of
"Fuck
meat
it."
on his mind. We gonna put them in. They gonna do something like this. We gonna hit them with it. I think they just got meat on their mind. Hey, and look, I'm not mad at it. It'd be like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Sound-based abilities.
Oh yeah, it's
Practically reality manipulation.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah, the whole thing is just the ability to like manipulate sound entirely, like changing it, taking it away, changing where it's coming from.
Oh, you're just changing what objects are.
It.
Like you're giving a pen impact frames.
Yeah, this is wild.
Oh, that sort will give you some impact frames if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're gonna feel impact.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that one. Yeah.
That's right, we'll appreciate Barrett Gold for that one. Hope I don't catch you on.
Now that's an extension, boy. Now that's an extension. Oh, didn't we see someone on Twitter saying some crazy shit, and we were like, "Oh, that's that person." Who was it? Yurt. Yeah. It was Yurt.
Sure.
Oh my god! All right. We move to the next one. Hero, a white knight. Okay. Reddit user, shout out. Hikarijin. Yo, I'm so white, so forgive my butchering of the beautiful language. And it is for offense. Okay, fairies made of pure light. Not a good start. That thing is. But let's see. All right, move 1. Speed step user. All right, speed step's the name. User can burst forward at near instant speed in short straight line dashes. Each dash leaves an after image that lasts for 2 seconds and can perform a delayed slash. Oh my goodness. Perform a delayed slash. Holy mispronunciation. I am kind of baked right now too. Hikari Jin. And can perform how I got stun locked. Oh yeah, that's bad. Alright, let me restart. Each dash leaves an after image that lasts for 2 seconds and can perform a delayed slash mirroring whatever the original just did. Max is 3 after images, and the more you do, the longer the cooldown. Yeah, it's like Naoya with an auto attack. What do you think, Dice, about that one?
Wait, you read?
No, just
you read through them all?
No, just the first one. Like it says, like Naoya with like auto attack with each after image.
Yeah, no, that first ability is pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it. All right, move 2, Lumen Edge. Based this on a Roblox game I used to play. The blade oh my goodness. The blade I cannot talk. The blade compresses light along its edge to increase its power and speed. Jesus. The user can shoot the compressed light. These aren't very powerful, but they are fast. Or keep them on the blade, as the more the users move, the more light is compressed and the faster and stronger the attacks become. Although this requires constant movement, as if you stop, the light goes away. Yeah, that user can shoot the compressed light. Yeah, that's something. Alright, we'll just go to the third ability, Refraction Guard. The user bends light around their body for a brief moment, makes their movements hard to track, and reduce accuracy of incoming attacks. This doesn't last long and has a cooldown. The True Realm can negate this. True Realm Extension. Ultimate Photon Step. Extension of Flash Step. The area becomes flooded with light fairies. The ground reflects like polished glass, and every movement leaves radiant streaks across the sky. Inside this realm, the user's speed drastically increases, but only while actively attacking. Can reach faster than light if used enough. Every dash creates multiple overlapping light clones that strike from slightly different angles. Opponents perceive time slightly delayed, like their reactions are a fraction too slow. This is time dilation, but I might have messed up how it works. The more this is used, brighter the realm becomes, and the faster user moves. Downside is the realm burns stamina extremely fast. If the user stops moving, the light dims and the speed boost drops. Overuse risk. The user disintegrates as the human body can only maintain faster and light speeds for so long. I know IRL, if someone went faster and light, it would kill them immediate. Plus, bear with me. Dabura, yeah. Yeah, this blade's kind of crazy. It's cool. It's very cool in function, but man, this blade is like insane. Like, and basically, their True Realm, they just created a domain expansion, essentially.
Yeah, and they really only reached light speeds in the True Realm, right? Because the first couple abilities seems to be more playing with the concept of light rather than the speed of light, and I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it does get crazy once we enter the True Realm. It
I mean,
Yeah,
their
it just enters the
second
whole.
attack compresses light, and then they use it to shoot at them. So they're shooting light speed attacks. They may. I mean, this blade. I
Okay,
mean,
okay, yeah.
but it is cool. It's a cool concept, like the way it functions and all that. I do really like that, especially with the after images, and like their domain expansion basically turns the ground like to reflect like polished glass. I think that would like look really cool in like an anime form.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't take this. I didn't take the beams or whatever going at the speed of light because they do say that the user's moves, the more the light is compressed and the faster, the stronger the attacks become. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw it as like amping the blade itself, not necessarily that it was gonna move like light. But yeah, it is pretty cracked either way, like I said, especially when you enter the True Realm. But I like it. I do like the light theme. I do pretty unique that they went with fairies, so I thought that was pretty cool. It's like you see a dude pull up with fairies, like with the fairies themed blade. You don't think they doing much, and then they whip out this thing. It's like,
I mean, I've
okay,
seen Timmy Turner. You know what I mean? Timmy Turner
okay, yeah.
doing some damage. So and he rocking with fairies.
Yeah, this was cool. Leo says the True Realm could lead to black light and them turning into ash like a certain someone. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Cat litter. Yep.
Wonder.
Hey, but
I
you
wonder
know what? Maybe he'll come back too.
oh God.
Let's just
Yeah,
bring
solid
everybody
blade.
back. Fuck it.
Solid blade. A blade. I appreciate Hero a White Knight.
Yeah. Shout out to my white knight. That used to be my nickname in high school.
Okay, buddy.
I'm just playing. All right, bro. You up, little daddy?
Okay. We got another Reddit user, the alternate eye, and Enchanted Blade Shinobu. Support information suppression. I like that. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
cool.
purpose theme. Spirit energy manifestation is oceans and the night sky. So that's wild in itself. It's not like just the moon. One dude had the sun, right? Or like mini sun or whatever.
Yeah.
This person went with the ocean and the whole night sky. So they got stars, they got the moon in that bit. This is
Ooh,
cool.
it's
Okay.
Azuma.
Okay. Kuromi. SM. What am I missing here? SM. What does it stand for? There's got to be something I'm just
Scarlet
completely blanking on right now.
Monastery.
Let me know in the chat if you guys know, and I'm just blanking on it. Anyways, purple nebulae on
Oh,
top of target's head.
I think they mean
Yeah.
maybe like spirit manifestation. Like they're saying, like each one has a different spirit manifestation or something like that.
Could be. All right. All right. The first one is Kuromi. It says ocean waves in the form of fractal like star patterns makes target forget about the bearer by touch, can be controlled by enchanted blade bearer like a missile. Those who are applied by Murasaki's purple nebulae are immune to its effect. Murasaki's the second ability. Okay. Murasaki. Purple nebulae on top of the target's head akin to a halo. Purple nebulae could be applied attached to a target, including the EV bearer. This allows the target to use short distance teleportation, light healing effects, high attack power, and insane speed boost, but giving targets slight headache in return. Effects are stronger the more people it goes through. Effects are stronger the more people go through the recalling process with the use of both Kuromi and Shirohoshi. Shirohoshi would be the third ability. Forms multiple constellation of stars, with the bearer's head being the connection between the constellations. Spread every knowledge about the bearer that could be processed by human thoughts to target in a medium-sized area, stun being its side effect. So like Infinite Void, kind of Halloween type thing.
Yeah, okay, Gojo.
True Realm extension, seems to be per ability as well. So Kuromi applies amplified permanent effect of basic Kuromi about a desired information about someone, something, making the information incomprehensible to be processed with human senses. Bigger concepts can be cloaked with time. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's more like Infinite Void, I guess.
They've got 3 levels of Infinite Void. Which one you want?
Yeah, Murasaki. Complete annihilation of the target's mind. If the target goes through the recalling process in 5 amount of times, amount can be reduced. Okay, complete annihilation of the target's mind. Okay. Any group of people that share the same ideology of a person that knows the bearer now becomes another person that knows about the bearer. The chain becomes longer with experience in handling the enchanted blade. This is probably just one of them.
This is a Chainsaw Man devil.
It's funny you say that because I thought about like Fumiko in that last one, just because like how you like the memories of the knowledge of a person spreads like that.
It's Kojo Fumiko, Satoru Fumiko.
This was a wild one.
Yeah, they're really coming out the gate swinging this part.
Yeah, Beatrice, people are so creative. I think this is definitely one of the more creatives. It's kind of like even a bit hard to really follow because a lot of it is, well, it says, information suppression, but it seems to be a lot more than that. It's like information manipulation as a whole. You can flip it, you can multiply
Halloween,
it, you
from
can
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
The Cosmos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of shit that's crazy.
Shout out to the alternate eye because this is, one of the more like sophisticated ones. Definitely, a lot of thought put behind it, and is among the more creative ones. Pretty cool. Pretty cool blade.
Yeah, I mean that one's just wild. Leo's up. Yeah. Let's see what Leo got cooking. Nagitsune, offensive blade. Okay.
No Gitsune, buddy. Come on now.
No Gitsune.
I'm messing.
All right, let's see. Small foxes with spirit energy coming off of them. Okay. Shift. Allows the user to shapeshift into whatever form they need to take. Okay, so it's like the Nine Tails, like lore. Ignition. Tenka allows the user to use a pink-blue colored lighting and a blue-white colored fire, both which get stronger as they're being used. Okay, that's cool. It sounds like really cool. Like I can imagine Ufotable animating some shit like that. Oh, a kitsune. Okay. Summons a humanoid kitsune that can use all former blade abilities. Okay. Extension of Kitsune Inari. Nagitsune buffs the strength, speed, and durability of the user and summons a nine-tail version of the kitsune that can adapt to any and all sorcery. Okay, so yeah, I was cooking with the nine-tail fox thing. That's why I had a feeling that this was kind of like coming to a head.
Hold on. Leo ain't slick. So, you can basically summon Kitsune Maharaga with this blade is what you're saying, Leo?
I mean, what are we doing here? Kitsune, he could pop Kitsune and then have it change shape shift if he wants it. He could shape shift.
Yeah, and it adapts to any and all kind of
Former,
sorcery in the true realm.
yeah. Yeah, so that's what he just created of a more adorable looking Maharaga.
Yeah, Fox
Hey,
Maharaga,
I ain't gonna
W
lie,
ripoff Maharaga.
the first ability, I'm saying, like, just imagine, or excuse me, a second ability, ignition. Just imagine you Ufotable, like cooking up that like pink lighting with the blue colored the pink and blue colored lighting and the blue and white colored fire. I can just imagine what they would do with that. I mean, then you just have like cute Maharaga aura farming behind you. You know, Leo.
Lighting. We're talking about lightning, right? Because it was, or am I just
No,
not
lighting.
lighting?
Me and Dice can't read, y'all. If y'all haven't put this together yet, we JJK fans. We still learning.
No, no. It's just hard to me to. What is pink, blue colored lighting?
Well,
Just light. Just
well, it's just probably amping the blade in some way. It has its own like um the words slipped my mind. Yeah, it's basically just amping the blade with its own the words on the tip
no.
of my
Wait.
tongue.
Yes. That it's lightning. Because it said blue, blue and white colored fire, so I thought it was
Yeah.
pink and blue colored lightning. It's not really neither here nor there. I'm just
Yeah, either way, if it's lightning, I figure it's just gonna amp the blade in some way. The properties, whatever properties it like has.
Leo's laughing at us. uh, no, yeah, man, Leo, this is a good one.
My brain feel
What?
funny today. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got no sleep last night. I want to take a
This is
nap
a
before
solid.
this. I think it looks dope.
Yeah,
I
you're saying?
think in execution, I think this sword is gonna be like real dope just because of the color scheme, and I do like the fox spirit manifestation.
Yeah, I like the whole fox theme, and I do like that the abilities are easy to digest, but they're pretty cool. The fact that the third ability summons like a whole humanoid kitsune that can use the previous two abilities, I think it's pretty cool. And then with the true realm, you went absolutely insane with like that can adapt to any and all sorcery. So this is a cool blade, Leo. Appreciate you submitting this one.
Yeah, I think that's why I like that it's a blade that really only functions for the kitsune. Like that's kind of what it's like a sword master using the blade, obviously, right? So worst case scenario, like it basically everything funnels into that kitsune, and then it just it goes to work.
It goes to work. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, cool blade, man. Cool blade. Like it.
Next up, you got this one.
So from Twitter user KillaPhase, we got another area control blade.
Okay.
Yeah, no name for the enchanted blade, but the spirit energy manifestation seems to be cherry blossom petals.
We're gonna call this one Sakura Sword.
Yeah, that's fitting, right? I mean, first ability is Haru, Spring, releases cherry blossom petals with a sweet scent to it, causing area obscurity, and the scent dampens target battle spirit intent.
Okay, like Hanami.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Fuyu, Winter, sends out ice shards around for area damage. More shards, more targets, but less damaging size. I like that. Less shards, less target, but more damaging shards. Yeah. Natsu, Summer, area of effect that causes targets to feel heat exhaustion and body weakness.
Okay.
Yeah, I also like that one. Pretty simple, but pretty tough.
I could imagine a female sword bearer and like this is Pinky's blade. You know what I mean? Imagine that. That would be crazy if this person like called Pinky's blade. That would be fire.
Well, if any of them, it would be funny, like what Shiny said. If any of the 70 something submissions end up kind of like being pretty close to whatever Hokazono reveals, it's gonna be pretty cool, and we're gonna have it here. So
yeah, y'all will have us on recording mispronouncing shit and get stumbling and fucking up. But hey, that's what we ball.
Yeah. So True Realm extension is Blazing Heat. Natsu effect pushed to extreme length, causing moisture around the area to disappear and targets to feel extreme dehydration and their moisture is being pulled out.
I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my favorite swords. it's got me
Yeah.
it's causing me moisture on my chair, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's Senbone Zakura Kagayoshi. Yeah, this a
I like.
Byakuya blade.
Yeah, this is a cool blade. Kept it simple with a very clear theme, but it's pretty effective. Theme was area control. Um, and I do like it because it's not like the previous ones where it was like terrain control, like
Yeah,
actually changing the
reality
terrain.
warping and
Yeah, or like manipulating the ground, right? This one is more like AoE. Like all of the attacks are AoE,
yes,
right? And
dampening
that's
the enemy or amping yourself.
yeah, like covering the area rather than just completely changing the area.
Yeah, you're creating the
So
circumstances to be able to like control the battlefield instead of just manipulating what's already there.
yeah, this was a cool one by Killer Phase. Simple, sweet,
Sounds like
straight
a
to the point, but
rapper.
effective.
I wonder if they're like a SoundCloud rapper. All right, next up, Quiet Perception 3026. I can tell this is a Reddit name. Yakibo theme stealth and assassination. Lizards and reptiles is the spirit manifestation. First ability, Crocodile. Summons a spectral crocodile jaw to bite down on nearby opponents, preventing them from moving. Very simple out the gate, cool. Second ability, Chameleon. Turns the user invisible as well as being able to shoot out the tongue of the chameleon to attack and poison targets. Yo, that is such a banger, like thinking deeper on just like how to be invisible, but also be able to like using the chameleon's tongue as like part of the attack. I really like that. My
Mhm.
bad. I really, really like that. It's kind of creative. Very creative. Third ability, Orochi. In reference to the mythical Yamanata no Orochi, this ability allows the user to cheat death up to 8 times. Okay, here we go. Now it's getting crazy. This ability allows the user to cheat death up to 8 times by marking targets with a non-lethal spirit energy poison. And if a lethal blow would land, the user is replaced by a target of their choice, swapping their positions. Jesus Christ, that's the craziest ability I've ever seen. Not really, but it's crazy.
I was about to say,
True
what?
realm. Well, yeah, because it basically, if you're about to die, it's like what your boy Danzo was doing against Sasuke, but instead it's replacing your existence and swapping it with an opponent of your choice to save your life and kill one of them. That's a crazy ability, fam.
Oh yeah, it is. But there's also like a cap to it.
Yeah, no cap. That's still crazy. Nah, but let's get a true realm real
Okay.
quick. True realm, the true real crocodile would follow the user to instead of using crocodile to bite and paralyze, manifested as scales and armor, shielding the user as well as increasing their physical strength several fold. That's a cool true realm. I like that. You turn an offensive ability into like a cloak essentially, with armor.
Yeah, I like this True Realm because it is also like pretty consistent with what we've seen in the past. Mainly Samura, with the wings, and that's pretty cool. I like that.
Chad, how crazy do you think that third ability is, the Orochi one?
I mean, hey, it's pretty. It's definitely
nuts.
crazy,
It's
right? Like that
nuts.
is.
Like, let me, because I didn't ask Chad this at all in the first stream, and I was thinking about it after. But do y'all think this sword is too overpowered to be in current Kagurabachi? Because I think it's fine until you get to that third ability. But the third ability does have a cap, like you said. That's why I'm wondering how strong does chat think this blade is? Get their opinion. Because it's like,
Yeah,
I like the first and second ability. I really, really like the second ability. How it uses the tongue. Yeah, it's like that is
yeah, buddy.
Anami.
It's the second time you bring that up. You got to think for that tongue, so I can see that.
Let's go back to the cock blade. I want to.
My question to you is: do you think this is stronger than the Magatsumi?
I mean, let me read this ability again because it says to cheat death up to 8 times, and if a lethal, it just says, see, that's the thing. It doesn't say like getting a physical, like if they were physically attacked, then they could swap like a sword stab. Cool, I would be like, okay, that's still crazy, but not as bad. But they're saying any lethal blow, they can swap. And sure, it does have like a cap to it. Okay, Beatrice, you ain't gotta call me out like that. Yeah, see, like Soga tries to hit you with
Yeah,
a butterfly and then dies to his own butterfly. Like they don't even
that's
say
what I was gonna say.
it can't be used. Like if they said like cannot be used against the person who launched the attack, so at least that way in 1v1s that ability is useless.
That's what I was gonna say. I think that if that would have been added in, then it would make a bit more sense because without that, it's like, yeah, what's stopping the wielder from just swapping with the person that they're 1v1ing, even if it has like a an eight limit cap for those lethal blows. The fact that you could do it with that first one, you won't even get to like a second time or third time or any of the other times because you can just finish
Yeah,
your opponent
yeah.
with that with their own lethal blow.
You literally can
Um,
just be the weakest. Like you literally take a child, or not, literally a child, and then go up to Soga, have Soga launch a butterfly. Now maybe you're saying like getting the soul sucked out of you by Soga. Maybe like that might not count. Maybe you could still die from that. Then cool. I don't know.
what I'm thinking is this could also this technically, right? Realistically, for whatever it's worth, whatever that even means in this context, the only abilities, like the only way you could swap the person you're actually 1v1ing is if the lethal blow is like something they launch and not like an actual sword strike, because you can't, like, what I'm saying, it would be hard to really how would you even kind of go about presenting that, like somebody dying to their own sword strike, right? But if we're talking about, like you said, things like butterfly, then that's like a launched attack, then yeah, you can kind of swap. um but yeah, I just wanted to point that out because at first I was thinking like physical strikes, right?
This ain't
But yeah, it
any
doesn't really
lethal
make it
blow.
any.
Yeah, it's still just
No, no, I
insane.
know, but how would you actually like visualize that, right? Like how could
That's the
you?
thing. That's what's crazy. They just there just ain't any lethal blow, and I mean, like we're making
What is
we're
this?
like
Yeah,
we're
it
the
says
ones giving
elite.
the rules. We're the ones giving the like giving it rules, but as the
No, yeah,
village.
well, I guess like I said, just logically speaking, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's like it would like literally. It's like reality warping almost because you're literally swapping someone else with you. So automatically, it would be weird in general. Like you would just be holding the person. Like if they attacked you with a sword, then you would be holding their sword, or something. It could, because you're automatically like switching your position anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that does make sense. Good point. Okay. Yeah, solid blade by
Yeah,
Quiet Perception.
yeah. Like just that third one. I mean, I think the sword is like like one of the better ones, and but that I mean that third ability definitely makes it one of the better ones. But we can just continue. It is a cool blade though. I think a lot of creativity there for something like very straightforward. All right, block out.
Yeah, and considering there's a lot of like stealth, assassination, and even like lizard and reptile blades, this one still manages to kind of stand out.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
kudos to
point.
Quiet Perception,
That's a good
W
point.
Blade.
All right, block out on Yomi on the theme of funerals and burial. Oh, this
You're gonna
sounds.
take this one,
Yeah,
or I got it.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Its
Okay.
purpose is protection and maintaining survivability. Okay. Decayed, wrath-like hands, or wraith-like hands. Excuse me. First ability, Suya. Wake. Manifest pairs of ghastly hands to restrain the target. The hands are ethereal and hard to damage and coax the target into slumber on contact. So it's like when Rika grabbed Yuji, but it puts him to sleep. Okay. Kasuo Cremation summons clouds of grave, dust, and ash, which can manifest itself into thick walls to protect or into fog to obscure vision. Inhalation of the dust causes weakening and makes the sleep-inducing effects of Suya more powerful. That's kind of crazy. I do like the theme so far. Third ability, Sutra. Each swing of the blade releases dissonant sound, causing its hearers to waver and enhancing the weakening effects of the first two abilities. If a wraith hand is severed by the blade, it will release a haunting wail, dulling the senses of the hearer. True Realm Extension, Coffin, Burial Mound. When the user is near death, every ability of the blade will become significantly stronger. Oh, that's fun. And a soul link will be forcibly established between the target and the blades, sealing them within a close radius. Escaping the radius will cause the target to immediately die without fail in exchange for one of the user's senses. Lord. That one,
Hmm.
it's cool, very cool, like in execution and all that. It's a pretty crazy sword. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen well, I mean, I didn't even see this, but I just heard about it. But like summon Black Clover, someone has like where they summon a chain and basically links the person versus their opponent. But I mean, that one kind of equalizes their like stats and all that to balance out. But I don't know. What do you make of this one? I mean, I think it's cool. Like, kind of dulls them to sleep and uses like the senses and all that.
Yeah, I like the whole theme of it. It reminds me of what I think Red Sword was, unless I'm confusing it with like the decayed and like the, I know this doesn't say like zombie, but like wraith-like hands and just the whole theme of,
Yeah,
the themes of
cemetery
funerals and
monsters and
burials. Yeah, I like that. I like him. I like the abilities. I like the fact that it like summons a pair of ghastly hands. Summons clouds of grave dust and ash. I do like it. It does get like you said, it does get a bit crazy with the True Realm extension, but it seems like the user also gives something up in return. If the target escapes the radius, but that True Realm seems like a just like insta death for whoever's up against it, really, because you either get sealed within the blade, it seems like, or if you escape the radius, then you die. So it's like you pretty much cooked at that point. It's like a sure hit. Um, so yeah, solid
but
blade by Blackout.
and think about this, right? So the soul link will be forcibly established between the target and the blade, sealing them so it seals them within a close radius of the blade. Escaping the radius will cause the target to immediately die. So because the soul link is to the blade and the person and not the user and the person, you could literally soul link them in. It'll drag them into a close area and then just throw the sword, and then that person would die.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like a sure hit. Really, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but I think like that's one of the ones kind of like Leo Sword where I think it'd be really cool to see like in activation, like in anime form. Like, cause some of these swords I can't like, it's not that they're like generic or nothing like that. 'Cause I think a lot of people put their own creative spin on it. It's more like, we've seen, the canine thing or things like that. But like this is a blade and like the nine-tailed fox. Those are things that I think would look really cool in anime form, like the cemetery vibe.
Yeah, I like this one.
And it's not
I like it.
crazy OP because it really just dulls the senses, you know. And like, I mean, obviously, we're like imagining the people wielding them are like sword masters, but like the true realm just kind of makes that sword kind of crazy. But I mean, look at Samura's true realm and look at Soga's true realm. They're pretty crazy. The things that they have done with their true realm, I should say. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it from the theme to the True Realm. All in all, it's pretty solid.
You get the next one, brother.
I fuck with it. You want me to do the next two, or
Yeah. I was just I kind of got on like I was like locked in. I just did two in a row, like not even thinking. But yeah, you could do
no?
two.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so this is Kedar. Sorry if I butchered that 3 different times. So this is the Kagami
Welcome to
blade
the club,
theme.
baby.
uh, so this is the freedom themed. I guess this would be
Hirohiko.
Hirohiko's blade. Yeah.
Boo.
Uh, Ooh, another. I didn't think we were gonna get
Fairies.
another fairies blade. Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents in this
Okay.
bitch.
Yeah. Um. So again, the name is Kagami. The spirit energy manifestation would be fairies. It says think Sylph from Black Clover or like Tinkerbell. Yeah, we know who that is. They
Wait,
would
what do
be
you mean
like a
by that?
whitish. Hey, Tinkerbell. What do you mean? Who doesn't know who
Okay, I'm just
Tinkerbell?
saying, bro. I was like, okay.
Okay, buddy.
I was like, you got.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go again. Nah, so they would be like a whitish gray in color though. Okay, so like a muted
So
Tinkerbell.
little ashy Tinkerbells running around.
Yeah, I still can't believe you, man. Okay. Gunsen or Gunsen. Again, excuse me. Sorry for that. This technique allows the user to create enormous gusts of wind. These powerful gusts of wind can be cast omnidirectionally around the user or concentrated and directed in specific directions. The wind can either come from the blade or the sheath of the Kagami. Solid, solid.
Yeah, so
Second
Gunson, the blade
ability.
be farting. If these fairies out here.
Yeah, maybe farting. Tessin. This technique allows a user to manipulate weight. They can increase the weight of themselves or the Kagami to bolster defenses or make whatever they imbue their spirit energy into heavier as well. They can also make themselves, the Kagami, or others imbued with their spirit energy lighter, which in conjunction with Gunsen or Gunsen can allow for heightened mobility but with weaker constitution. Okay, so there is some sort of drawback. Third ability, Gunbai. This technique is a perfect counter. Okay, so
Okay.
back at it with
They just letting us know straight up. Yo, by the way,
yeah,
we about to counter this
yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
That's
What's up?
hilarious.
Oh, okay, yeah, the blade. I thought you were gonna say something. Okay, yeah. Whatever sorcery hits, whatever
Yeah,
sorcery
it
hits
don't
the Kagami
matter.
with.
Let
Uh,
Maru's bum ass throw his sorcery at this counter
yeah,
harmony,
whatever
bitch.
whatever sorcery hits the Kagami, this technique is activated. When this technique is activated, excuse me, will be immediately reflected back with the same power and in the opposite direction. So it's, or they said it's the perfect counter.
It's
Think of it
Mirror
like a,
Force from
yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
and like, or just like the reverse Uno card, the Uno reverse card, just in blade ability form.
Mm-hmm.
Physical attacks imbued with spirit energy will be absorbed by the Kagami, and a gust of wind similar to Gunsen will be expelled instead. This ability will do nothing if the Kagami is not directly touched during the activation window. Huh, so no, you can't use this with
Just,
like remote activation, it looks like.
that's some
You were gonna
motherfucker
say
said
something?
whatever sorcery. Look at
Yeah.
Poe's in chat.
Uh,
Good Poe.
Bachi Wachi. What's good, Poe? Kaze no Yoni, the True Rome
Ooh,
extension.
you
The
pronounced that
True
good, boy.
Oh my god. Thanks, I guess. The True Rome of the Kagami allows the user to truly be like the wind. Oh, this is that Bruce Lee shit. Okay. When activated, the user and the Kagami can become intangible at will, phasing through solids, objects, and people. This allows the user to switch between offense and defense instantaneously, weaving in and out of corporeal form. I know what they said there. I just can't pronounce it.
You,
Okay.
I know some of these
Um.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this blade is,
um.
bro. What's oh? Everybody thinking crazy ass swords. Obito
Obito Blade
blade,
says this.
facts, facts, facts. I love it though. It's cool.
Uh.
Now,
Yeah, these are some badass fairies. Cause.
shit. This is all right. So you remember in Fairly Odd Parents? In Fairly Odd Parents, that big swole fairy with the camo, the Arnold,
Oh my god.
the swole one. That's that. That motherfucker's blade.
Yeah, I actually, I do like this blade really because I do like the second ability a lot. It does remind me of a combination of Bingo and a bit of Yuki. Even though her thing was more mass than weight, but just kind of like a similar logic. So I think the second ability is my favorite, honestly. All around this blade is pretty cool, pretty solid. I
I
like the theme.
I think
So
I think the swordsman is a gun buy merchant or the third
wait, what?
ability.
Come again?
The gun buy or gun buy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That they're their third ability merchant.
I wonder how would that ability go up against the perfect parry that we saw earlier?
They would both just
I mean,
stand
this one says.
there, and they would both just stand there, and never happens. Neither of them get hurt.
To be honest, I think the first one might be cooked because this one says whatever sorcery. So
Yeah,
the previous dude had to put whatever sorcery
yeah.
as
Just
well. And
hey,
they
if you
fucked
want to
up
be
there.
OP to me and Dice, you just gotta put whatever sorcery.
Yeah, literally just whatever.
Now,
Nah, but in
before,
all seriousness, this is solid.
yeah.
Shout
Now,
out to Kadar.
before you go to the next one, it's so funny when you see what the sort of theme is.
The next one.
Yeah, I scrolled a
Oh
little
my
bit to
god.
check to see what number we were on.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Nuclear jellyfish. All right, Dennis, you got this one now. And let's see, this one is this is submission number 32.
Yeah. Okay, so again from Reddit, shout out Reddit, shout out the Redditors.
Reddit.
Destroy the Pandumas. It's a nuclear enchanted blade, or at least that's his purpose. Could be the name, but I doubt it. So yeah, it's just a nuclear nuclear themed blade. Bunishige would really like this one.
Yeah. But hey, look, yo, let's be real. Gunbei, whatever, is still gonna block it. It's still like, don't fuck with it, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's like, this is how we could truly see which swords are OP, because we could take one OP sword, put it up against Gunbei, and we know Gunbei's gonna come out on top.
Oh my god. That blade is just gonna Goombay its way to top one.
Goombaya. I said Kumbaya. Goombaya.
That's a good one. That's a good one, actually. Bunishige been cooking today. Yeah, but that's what we're saying.
Really in his bag. Soga looks wet 24/7, but he's sweating even more.
Oh my god. Yeah, so this is we got the first official nuke blade, spirit manifestation jellyfish. So let's pour one out for 10 re. He could have wielded this Shiba often. Or wait, no, Chihiro often, excuse me. So
still ain't being Gunbei though.
Yeah. First ability, residue or Zan. A fire ability where look at me. A fire ability where if it hits an enemy that's actively using sorcery, then the flames grow. But if there ain't any sorcery, it can feed on them. It'll only act like blue fire without the feeding aspect. Okay, so basically yeah, so flames that can grow if they come in contact with sorcery, but if not, then they're just like your average blue fire.
Yeah,
but blue
the
fire
average blue fire, no big deal. It's just still you got a nuclear jellyfish wandering around.
Split or Retsu creates a holographic blue clone that can mirror their movements. I'm assuming or them. Yeah, for a brief period, around 5 seconds maybe, but when it's hit, it will detonate. The wielder can switch places with the clone. Yeah. Nuclear
he has
explosions.
Itachi's exploding clones, except it's nuclear explosions or some shit.
The wielder can switch places with the clone at will, limited to one clone. Okay. Suppress or Yoku. Eerie blue aura that spreads outward from the blade that suppresses sorcery in a radius around the wielder, making spells harder to activate for as long as the mist is present. If anyone tries activating sorcery in this zone, their bodies lock up.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like this ability. I think this is probably my favorite ability of the three. And I don't know if this was intentional, but this does, the locking up does kind of make sense with the whole jellyfish theme, right? So I like this. True Realm extension. The wielder becomes a living reactor, forcibly consuming any spirit energy forcibly consuming any spirit energy present in the area, which turns them into a nuclear reactor in meltdown. Unfortunately, the heat in the area also rises, causing them to heat up as well. But fortunately for the wielder, the wielder can vent that energy in one strike early before they go critical.
Nothing like just slashing a literal nuke. Fortunately, the wielder can do that,
Yeah, this weapon's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's nuts. And but hey, you know what's crazy though? Goombai still gonna block it.
oh man, we're using Goombay to scale, huh? Uh, we're causing the Chernobyl incident with this one. Yeah, Beatrice, these people, man, these submissions, they didn't hold back, huh?
Yeah, I mean
So fire,
it's
fire.
nuts. All right, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name. Rajakulasi,
Uh, yeah, I mean, you got it.
Hiroshima Blade, Nuclear Butterfly Sun. Yeah, fucking facts. This one is Celestial Chaser with an offensive theme. Celestial body, stars, moon, and sun.
Oh
Stars,
my god.
conjure. Yep, fuck it. Let's go to the galaxy now. Stars. Conjure little stars on the battlefield can be spawned in a certain radius from the user with the size and location freely determined. Will explode upon contact or a user's will. Okay, it's not that's cool because you know they're not actual stars, they're just, you know, little explosives. Moon. Conjure a veil around user body, making them invisible. That's fine. The good straightforward ability. Sun. Oh, here we go. Conjure a miniature sun that light up the surrounding area with a bright light that continues to burn spirit energy of anyone in the surrounding area. Okay, that's cool though. Causing a disruption in their sorcery. Most sorcerers will lose their sorcery ability, while a high skilled one can still use their sorcery with minor or major setbacks depending on their skill. Okay, so you can repel it a bit. I mean, it's still pretty crazy, but I do like the fact that it works on spirit energy. True Realm Extension. After acquiring True Realm, user gains access to extension of all three abilities. Stardust allows the user to create stars at microscopic levels and imbue the blade with it. Once successfully inflicting wound on target, the stardust will enter the target bloodstream, and once a certain time passes, will regulate all around target body and explode, just like Didora C4. Okay, that's nuts. Full Moon. Oh, what if it just moons them and just pulls their pants down? Full Moon. Allow the user to moon on their surrounding. To use moon on their surrounding can be a person, object. Okay, so it can make other things invisible. Eclipse. Creating a pitch black dome that covered a certain radius. No sorcery can be performed inside Eclipse, no matter how skillful the sorcerer is. This also includes stars and moon. No one can escape or enter Eclipse unless willed by the user. This will cause the duel inside Eclipse to returns to a traditional combat sword fight purely relying on raw physical strength. That's a very, very cool True Realm. I mean, this blade is still nuts. But I think that's really cool where the True Realm basically just locks them into like a 1v1 fight. Kind of like, you know, Samura and Soga just had to go 1v1 as swordsmen.
I mean, I got a question for you.
No, I'm not ruining you on camera.
How about off camera?
Facts.
No,
Good thing I got my pants on right now.
No. So Eclipse says creating a pitch black dome that covered a certain radius. No sorcery can be performed inside.
Gunbai got it though.
Includes Gunbai.
Gunbai
No,
don't block that shit. Gunbai don't block that shit, bro. Bro, whatever sorcery at it.
I got Eclipse on this one, bro.
Yeah,
I got
Eclipse on this one, bro. Eclipse might get it. Let me go back to Gunbai. Hold on.
No. Gunbai gets cooked here, bro.
Gunbai.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think, chat? Is Gunbai activating under the Eclipse?
I agree with you. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Does it say physical attacks imbued with the speed energy?
That's funny. No, this is a cool blade. I was just messing around. This is a cool blade. I like the celestial body as a spirit manifestation.
Gunbai got countered. Gunbai got countered.
Gunbai got countered, man. Or not even countered, just outright shut down.
Yeah, just stop because it's not even launching an attack at Gunbai. That's the thing, you have to affect the area. Anything that affects the area, Gunbai can't block.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah. Well, we finally beat Gunbai, y'all. We finally got that done. I mean,
all right, I'm here.
Eclipse is pretty crazy by itself, but I think Eclipse in nature, like that sword, I don't know. I don't think that sword's really crazy overpowered, but Star's True Realm ability, it does enhance it a great deal. And I do like the fact that Sun like just kind of burns up spirit energy. It doesn't like cause damage like to the user. Well, let's see the
Yeah,
tip.
that's what I was gonna say for like a blade with the spirit manifestation of a whole celestial body, considering what we've previously seen in other blades. I think this person kept it pretty tame with the abilities. Now, yeah, when we enter the true realm, that's when it gets a bit crazy because Stardust in itself, I mean, the ability to create exploding stars at a microscopic level is like you're cooked,
Yeah,
right? You're
once you
cooked.
get slashed, yeah, with that True Realm, once you get slashed by Stardust once, you're basically gonna die. I mean, I
Yeah, I
get
mean, and it's not like you can even evade the stars. I mean, unless you have
well.
like some
To be fair, that wouldn't
ocular jutsu.
kill
Yeah.
Samura most
Uh,
likely. Stardust, because I
but
mean
why?
he's about to like he's gonna they're gonna rematerialize him from cat litter. So if he blows up, yeah. I mean I guess that was used by Suzaku's ability.
Yeah, I mean this. Look, man, anybody turn into dust with this one, honestly.
Yeah, well just yeah because it enters the body, so it's like can
Yeah, it's not
you
just any explosion.
yeah
Like they
can
Data C4, like come on.
yeah and then it's microscopic levels. It's like can you like enhance your body enough with enough spirit energy to try and like with withstand that some of
Yeah,
the explosion, to where you just barely live. But that shit's crazy, bro. Because like once it enters you, one touch, you're dead.
yeah, unless you're Sasuke, in which you can just, oop, I survived. uh,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I think it's
yeah,
cool in theory, but the Stardust one, but the fact that Eclipse works the way it does, I think that it's one of the crazier, like it's one of like the OP blades that I really like. It's like it's not super crazy until you get to
yeah,
Stardust. All the other things are like easier to deal with because this person kept it within reason until that point. Like with Sun using spirit energy, burning up spirit energy. Excuse me. Where's the Soya
yeah.
blade? The pigeon
Shout out
blade.
Alphobia as well.
Oh yeah, what's good?
What's
What's
good,
good?
Alphobia? Where's the
Yeah,
Soya blade? What, Beatrice? What would be Soya's blade? What you thinking?
that bird, that bird blade, that
The
bird
bird
brain.
blade.
Uh,
Yeah, this was a cool one, man. Like I agree with what you said. It doesn't get it, it's solid all around and really just gets crazy in the true realm, which is how it should be when you think about it, right? And Stardust and Eclipse, it's pretty crazy.
yeah, I mean, I guess like
So yeah.
Kuro
Shout
Shred.
out
You could live through
Kulasi.
Kuro Shred. You know what I mean? But
I don't know if it's me, but you're kind of cutting in and out again.
gotcha. Hold on. You want to take the next one though?
Um,
Or you
sure,
just
I hear you fine now.
okay? I'll do the next one then.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Uzugara, offensive theme, and this is by Puzzle Headed Cat. That sounds like a Reddit name. Snails is the spirit manifestation. Shout out to Make the Exorcist Fall in Love if any of y'all read it. Speaking of snails. Alright. Hayuzu? Yeah, I'm butchering that. But Flying Vortex Whirlpool. The user can fire whirling projectiles of spiritual energy, which expand and become bigger as they fly through the air, violently slicing through anything on the way in the 5-meter radius. Okay, that's fine. Senpu. Whirlwind. The blade generates an extremely strong and fast whirlwind of spiritual energy from the tip, just the tip, capable of slicing through targets at the long distance and have its size and shape controlled by the user. Okay, it's kind of like Senku from I think it's Senku from World Trigger. Well, almost, except that's wind. Kaiten, rotation. The blade gets coated in the user's own rotating spiritual energy. The sharpness of the blade gets enhanced to the point it becomes very easy for the user to slice through targets while not trying. Okay. Uzumaki. The blade gains, this is true realm, Uzumaki spiral. The blade gains the ability to rotate anything it comes in contact with in a sense that the blade can effectively, violently tear the object it came in contact with, similar to what Kaiten does, a lot less effective on the other enchanted blades.
Just in case you're wondering. I
Yeah, we
like
should be
this.
talking about what we think Kumiri's third ability is, or the other two blades. Yeah, man, I think we're gonna see one of the enchanted blades real early in part two. In fact, I think one of the sword bearers, Pinky or Subaru, is gonna die, uh, pretty early on in part two. Personally,
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. These were viewer submitted enchanted blades, so we're gonna go through them all
yeah,
on stream. Yeah, I like this one, man. I do like this one.
yeah. I like it sticks to the
From
theme of snails. That was kind of like throwing me off a bit, considering everything is like wind related or like kind of swirls. It's almost like the Uzumaki from like the series Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Like I was thinking,
yeah, I mean, I'm this can't be a coincidence, right? But like the snail on its back, the spiral,
true.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what they were thinking, which is pretty clever. Not gonna lie, I like that, man. I do like that, honestly. The abilities themselves aren't anything too crazy. I do like the first one, just the whirl, yeah, the whirlwind projectiles of spirit energy. I thought was pretty cool.
I like the third
As well as
one.
the second. Yeah, they're all pretty cool, honestly. I like this blade. Keeps it straightforward. And it could definitely pack a punch.
Like I can almost imagine the third ability to where like the blade gets so sharp from spirit energy, they kind of just like tap, like they just kind of like tap their sword and it just sends like that Maharaga slash, that cut the building in
Hmm.
the fight. Kind of something like that, but it's just they barely like move the sword. So I think that's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, the Uzumaki True Realm extension also reminds me, like visually speaking, what Kenjaku did to Mahito. Um, just again visually speaking, right? Like when he catches him, I thought that's what it could look like. So yeah, appreciate Puzzle Headed Cat for the submission. This was a cool one. Pretty
Yeah,
clever again with the spirit manifestation.
Papa.
I said it's back and it's the snail shell. I said
Uh,
the snail's back.
uh-huh.
Oh, whatever. I got this one right.
Yeah, I did not
Okay.
catch that either, but I know what you meant.
So this is by Robert H.
Shout out Robert.
88704. Shout out Robert. This is Yumiko. Purpose, medic, support.
Okay.
Spirit manifestation is cosmic rabbits. So this isn't your typical rabbit, right? First ability is Suki, moon. Amplifies the physical capabilities of the user and gives passive healing. So kind of like a Nishiki, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, and
Um,
it also heals.
with the healing, with
Yeah,
the
it's
healing
like
on top of it.
Nishiki if
Yeah,
it healed. Yeah.
that's cool. Ryusei, shooting star, summons the stars and teleport to their positions. Okay, so this is like Crow, but with stars. Or teleport. Yeah, teleport to their positions. I like this. Okay, so far so good. Yami, darkness, cloaks the user with darkness that absorbs spirit energy and can release that energy to heal others. Cool. So this is like a play on Soga's, the Magatsumi's abilities, but actually redirecting that energy to heal. I imagine they could heal themselves, the wielder, if they wanted to as well. If not, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm
And then
sure.
the
I mean,
True
they
Realm
could heal
extension,
themselves. If the first
yeah,
ability is gonna heal them, I'm sure that'll heal them too.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is crazy as well because like even if it doesn't, like you can just walk into battle with that shit and constantly heal your comrades.
Hmm. Just
So that's
existing.
cool. Yeah. Yami Eclipse creates an area of darkness that heals others based on the user's choosing. Okay,
It's like a
so
healing zone.
yeah, so like an AoE for healing. I'm not gonna lie, would have wanted a bit more in this true realm. Because like all in all, the blade seems to be like a matchup of blades that we've seen previously in Kagurabachi, or like abilities from blades that we've seen previously. So I would have liked them to go a little bit crazy with the True Realm extension, but besides that, I think this is a pretty good blade.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's a fucking banger support blade.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, like when you think about it, like choosing the best or some of the coolest abilities from blades like Enten and Tobimune and Magatsumi, like off that alone, you could build something pretty cool. And I like it that they didn't just leave it at that. Like they added passive healing to the, to the first ability, and they added the redirection of healing to that third ability. So they added some stuff to it. I like it. Like I said, I just would have wanted them to do a little bit more with the True Realm as well, because based on what I see previously, I think they could have probably cooked something up. Um, but yeah, AOE to heal is also pretty cool. And again, it does seem like honestly, this is a type of blade that would, like I said, work more for like actual larger scale battlegrounds, like war rather than 1v1s.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
guess
if
one
you're
v
fighting.
yeah 1v1, you're just gonna fight. You're gonna have to keep fighting them until they run out of spirit energy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, and with the third ability, that wouldn't probably take long, honestly. So, yeah, this is a sleeper blade because you look at every single ability and there's not really much written, but that by no means like is any indication that it's like a weak blade. This is a pretty strong blade.
Oh yes.
So, shout out Robert, solid blade. I like it.
And next up we got Fei Fei, utility blade, Sushin TV glitch effects. First ability, Wire, sends a cable towards the designated target. Once in contact, it extracts the user's desired information, both useful and useless. Upon connecting the wire with any object/person, the user can dump said information into them. Okay, so it's kind of like the girl from My Hero Academia with those like little wires that she runs, but you use for information gathering and sharing. Second ability, Channel, creates a holographic screen in front of the user. It allows them to track someone's spirit energy and shows a live feed of them through an invisible cameraman following them. Said cameraman could be extinguished if the user can't maintain its spirit energy, or if the enemy releases enough spirit energy to kill it. Alright. Third ability, Analog, allows the user to increase or decrease the pixel quality of anything the blade touches. This is useful for making blurred images, such as things seen far away, to be incredibly visible as if it's right in front of, or to be incredibly blurry that it's unmistakable from air. Through this, it can mask the spirit energy of the user when cloaked around them. That's kind of crazy. True Realm Extension Broadcast allows the user to hijack multiple sets of devices to target a specific person or a group of people, showing multiple perspectives and angles at once. The user no longer needs contact or to extract information, and can dump useless information onto the target if used offensively. Its combat applicability comes in the fact that the vision allows the user to see whatever tricks and moves that the enemy can or will make through observation and analysis. This is another insane support blade. You could just info dump their brain.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is definitely a pretty OP like support blade.
Yeah, I mean
Or
this.
utility, right?
Yeah, utility, but I mean shit. All you need like you just need someone to basically cover you and let you do your thing. But I mean they could still fight because the one ability to mess with the pixel quality. I mean they'll be tearing people up with that too. You can't even see the blade, or you now have to, you're misjudging their like distance of the blade. Excuse me. But I mean it's creative, like it's like TV glitches and all that. I do like the theme. I thought that was like at least creative.
Oh, 100%. I think that's among the more creative spirit manifestations so far. And I mean, we've got a lot, right? Like a lot of celestial stuff, a lot of, pretty
Kai.
creative stuff as well. That wasn't a spirit manifestation, but yeah.
No, it's coming out.
Um
It's coming out, bro.
But yeah, I agree. That's probably my favorite thing about this blade is the theme and how they kind of implement the, the wire, channel, analog, like how that translates to the abilities themselves. I think that's pretty cool. The broadcast True Realm extension is also pretty crazy. Um, but I like it. I like it. I think this is among the more creative blades so far. Shout out Fei Fei.
Baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Why you sound like Pusha T?
Uh, hey, don't let me start.
Hey, I want you to act
Uh,
up.
okay, so I got this next one, right?
Yeah, do your thing. I'm gonna be right back, but you can continue.
No problem, no problem. All right, guys. So we got Wino Blio is the submitter for this one. So shout out to them. The Chana Blade name is Sephiroth, if that's how you pronounce it. I hope. Main purpose is incredible unpredictability and battlefield control. Play on Mega Crack. So just give me one quick second here. Huh. Okay, okay. Spirit energy manifestation would be white, formless cubes that are shaped by the sword's other abilities. The spirit energy emanating from the sword plus user glows bright white too. I like that. What do you guys think about like the formless cubes that are shaped by the sword's abilities? Formless cubes is kind of contradictory, no? Is that just me? Anyways, they're shaped by the sword's other abilities, so looking forward to that. First ability is Asaya, the world of action. This ability can shape matter that the user's spirit energy is imbued into. Okay, that's consistent with the cubes. A table could become a chair, or a sword could reshape itself into a spear. This ability takes the form of the object, becoming the sword's white cubes. The object becoming the sword's white cubes. Okay, then reshaping and recoloring into the new object. Attempting to create a new object too different in size or shape requires great spirit energy consumption to accommodate for the new mass. Now, I like that. I like that. That proves that they put some thought into it. So I like that. Baraya, the world of creation. This ability is the creation of matter. Sephiroth manifests numerous white cubes of varying sizes, which can be shaped via Asaya. The ability consumes great amounts of spirit energy, but the often overwhelming quantity or size can blockade an enemy's spirit energy, sensing and also placing direct obstacles in the way of attacks, allowing for complete control over a fight. That one's pretty broken. And now we're
Yeah,
at
this blade
first
seems
ability.
nuts.
Yeah, yeah. The first ability, if you peeped, it's kind of like one of the previous blades we looked at
Yeah,
today.
I saw it could turn into
Um,
a sword, could reshape itself into a spear and shit.
Yeah, but whereas that previous one could like the objects could adapt or adopt, the kind of characteristics or behaviors of like said objects. This one doesn't seem to have that, but there is a drawback of like if you attempt to um change something that is completely different from what is you're trying to turn it into, then it will require more spirit energy consumption. So I thought it was cool that they pointed that out. So yeah, we're on the third ability, right? This ability, rather than manipulation of matter, is instead manipulation of spirit energy. Spirit energy that classes with the users bends Spirit energy that classes with the users bends the user's will as if it were the user's own energy, allowing the user to effortlessly disrupt sorcery and enemies' attacks by shutting down or redirecting their spirit energy. In a similar way, however, this ability can also be used as a helping hand to guide or amplify an ally's spirit energy and sorcery if needed. So that was pretty broken as well. Um, said is a direct manipulation. Yeah, that's wild. And Adam Kadmud, the primordial man. This ability refers to the pinnacle of the user's manipulation capabilities. This is the True Realm extension. I don't know if I said that, sorry. Where the control over matter and spirit energy become united. Raw spirit energy can be endlessly transmuted by the wielder, producing 9 infinite forms of sorcery. That is wild. That's kind of like similar to Soga's infinite or near infinite abilities, from Magatsumi or whatever. Limited only by the user's spirit energy reserves and their control over the energy. Nearby spirit energy can be transmuted to matter and matter to spirit energy, allowing for complete versatility and domination. Truly the zenith of Sephiroth's purpose. Yeah, this one turned broken really quick.
Did this guy name like the True Realm extension name? Is that his name in real life? Maybe is his name Am Kudmad? Kudmad?
So that's what I was wondering, where these kind of names were coming from.
Well, his name's Sephiroth,
And it does seem, yeah, they are, yeah, these are references to like divinations. Seems to be, yeah, Adam Kadmon. I don't know if they spelled it that way on purpose, just to kind of like twisted it, but it is a real like concept.
You're a real concept.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. And Primordial Man, yeah. So these are existing concepts that they imbued into the blade. So just for that itself, creativity on point. So I like that. I like when they put lore into this. So
yeah, I do like when
definitely a broken ability or a broken blade.
Oh, for sure broken, but definitely cool.
Yeah, this is solid. I like this one.
All
Any other thoughts before we move on?
No, but that one's crazy.
Cool. Yeah, appreciate Winoblio.
I like that
for the submission.
It kind of was like glazing itself at the end.
Oh yeah, because it says truly the zenith of the Sephiroth's purpose. I like that. Yeah, again, it's just clear that they put thought behind it, right?
Facts.
So I like that. Shout out them.
All right, let's see. This one is from Kaiju number 10. The name of the sword is Shikage. Offensive, it's an offensive theme or purpose.
Death Shadow.
2 large bats, the spirit manifestation, and first ability is Oto. The user emits sound waves around them that can be used for offensive purposes and for echolocation. Second ability, Shuketsu. Bats decompose into quantities of blood that can be molded into various shapes and sizes as the user desires. The larger the construction, the less resistant it will be. Excuse me. Third ability, Kuriyami. The user is enveloped by a large shadowy bat, gaining the ability to enter shadows and move to any desired location with extreme speed, as well as being able to create distorted silhouettes of themselves to attack and confuse their opponents. The silhouettes can utilize sound waves and blood created by the blade, but on a much smaller scale than the original body. True Realm extension. True Realm extends the ability to enter and move in shadows to your allies, creating silhouettes of them and their abilities in addition to your own. Yeah, by function, this sword is just really crazy.
Yeah. I like this one though.
It's like simply overpowered. It's not like a nuke. It's not like crazy destructive power, but just the usage of it, like the shadows, and then it can extend to your opponents. Like that would be fun to watch in action.
Yeah, I like the 2 large bats as a spirit manifestation, and I do like how the third ability, the user becomes enveloped in a large shadowy bat.
Yeah, literally like Kuriyami.
Gaining the ability.
I think his name Kuriyami. From I'm sure someone will correct me. My Hero Academia, the crow dude. I think his name is something like Kuriyami.
Yeah, anyway, I like that.
Yeah, you go to the next one.
It's darkness. All right. Why are you laughing?
The spirit manifestation is just crazy.
Yeah, well, okay, let me just get to it. Um, so this is by Twitter user HL or HL. I don't know. Hey, it's your Twitter name.
If you don't know, who will know?
No, but shout out to you. Appreciate the submission. Let's get into it. This is a defensive themed blade, a defensive purpose. No name here, but the spirit energy manifestation is a Tipe Ushi, and they put here like a black silhouette. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's pretty ominous, honestly. I wonder if that's like a legit concept, how they wrote it, Tipe Ushi. Just 1 second. All right.
Yeah, let's translate that. Let's not make sure it's anything crazy.
Kind of thing similar to or that type of stuff. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. Wait, bro, is this a play? Because I looked it up just to see, and you know what came up?
What?
Type shit. Is this a play on type shit?
Type shit. The sword.
All right.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, me neither. I just Google AI doing it.
I might just be an old head right now.
All right. So first ability, deflects any incoming attack, protecting the user but potentially destroying everything around them.
Wait a minute. Like now when I look at this, it's like it's like yeah, I mean, it's like yeah, I mean,
yeah, know,
like yeah, I mean, yeah, know. I don't know.
They trolling us here, bro.
Bro,
HL, what you doing here? What are we doing?
we might be degenerate. We might be smooth brain.
Imagine how many others kind of went over our heads.
I mean, maybe this is just not over our head. We just overlooking it. We just dumb.
Yeah, HL's face palming listening to.
And all I gotta say is, if y'all got a problem, come fight me. I got Gunbei on my side.
Hey, should have went with the clips. Just saying. Anyways, so mean or man, however you pronounce that second ability.
Yeah.
It says the black man, or the black silhouette, I'm assuming, flashes in front of one target's eyes, stunning them for 1 second. Okay, so it's like a flashbang. I like that. So Slender Man kind of shows up and flashbangs you.
Okay, buddy.
Wait, is this like the WhatsApp? Like the WhatsApp? Never mind.
I think you gotta let it go, bro. This is like the gif of Killua putting his hand on Gon.
Oh, let me stop. Third ability, Yano.
Yeah.
Or Yano. You can perfectly read one's enemy movements, attacks, evading, blocking all of them. It costs huge amounts of energy and only lasts for a few seconds.
Sounds like me.
Okay. Oh man. The true realm extension is Eno, makes the user truly happy so much that he can fly. So flying off happiness is pretty crazy, bro.
I've never been that
I'm
happy
just gonna
in my
say
life.
that. I like
What
this
is
one.
This
I like
goddamn
this one.
sword, bro. The sword is so random, man.
Whether it's a troll job or not, I like this sword. I think it's pretty funny. I don't know if unironically, but it is also pretty at the very least annoying to go up against. It can be pretty destructive by the first ability as well. Well, the second ability, the flashbang, and yeah. Chill if you're trying to chill. Yeah.
I'm just playing.
This is a good one.
This is probably my favorite submission, just because we really stayed on this shit for so long, just like conspiracy crafting. Oh my god, that was so funny, bro. Oh, right.
They trolling us, Ty.
Oh, I love it.
So we're gonna do like roughly 10 more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what. It's almost 2 hours. Let's see what number is this.
Yeah, this is 40.
Okay. My daughter's about to be home too. But I mean, at
All
school,
right.
I made arrangements.
Cool, cool. No, we should knock this out in a few.
Yeah. It's Lost and Not. Shout out Lost and Not. Next up, Enchanted Blade. The name is Unheard Vow. The theme is noise and radio waves. Purpose, disturbing and relaying information. Is man, a lot of people had like similar thoughts. Like, I mean, there's only so many types of blades that you can do in a sense, but like, I'm surprised we're seeing like the like frequency stuff, you know, because there's been a couple of those. But Spirit
Yeah, and
Manif-
information.
Oh yeah, the information gathering and relaying,
Yeah.
like another one. Spirit manifestation is a large static eye. The eye has radio waves, frequencies, and its iris. Okay, first ability, channel. Create a large burst of sound to whichever target / area the user is pointing towards. The user can make it louder or more precise if they want it. Second ability, amp. Can be applied to the user, a target, or multiple targets. Increases the noise heard by a target being able to hear more things in the area they are in, or making things too loud to focus on anything else. The user is able to make noises heard from more precise, such as hearing specific people's conversations. Okay, so it's like a good ability for like covert operations. You know, you just like lock all the noise out except the conversation from far away. You get intel.
Yeah.
Third ability, link. The user is able to hear their target / target's thoughts. When linked to their thoughts, the user is able to disturb the target's train of thought. The user is also able to share thoughts with the target / targets and vice versa. The True Realm extension, channel feedback. Channel is able to be used with an object, making it explode with a large burst of noise. That's cool. And link, distortion. The user is now able to change the thoughts of the target for a short period of time. Examples, changing direction of attack. I think this is a pretty cool blade, actually. You could do a lot with it.
Agreed. Agreed. I think this is a pretty interesting blade, honestly, from like the spirit manifestation, which is like a large static eye, and the, how the abilities are named, channel, amp, link. I do like that. I do like that. Their
That's a cool
abilities
one.
themselves are also nothing too insane, but like you said, like you can definitely do a lot with it. I do like the names for the True Realm extension as well, and how they decide to evolve those abilities. Yeah, all in all, this is pretty good blade, man. And like you said, very useful for like covert operations. This one looks like it could also be used for like stealth. I mean, again, they did put like disturbing and relaying information, so that would be pretty fitting. But yeah, but that just might be me making up headcanon. Noise, radio waves, that's the theme.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Yeah, you cooking.
It's good. Lost and Not, appreciate the submission. This is a good one.
Yeah, man, that was interesting. Fuck yeah, baby.
This is a good one.
You have next.
All right, I got the next one, right?
I feel bad for you.
Oh my god. Okay.
We working with a monster.
Okay, first of all, Jokey, appreciate the submission.
You really put a lot
this
of
is the
thought into this one.
Yeah, definitely. This is the Enchanted Blade Polaroid. Yeah, and its purpose is offensive, defensive, and survival.
Everything. Whatever.
Everything.
Whatever sorcery.
Yeah. Spirit energy manifestation is a Polaroid instant film.
That's cool.
The little slips of photo film that print out from a Polaroid camera. Oh, so this isn't the camera, but rather the slips of photo film. Huh.
I think you think you're too heavy on it.
No, they put it right there in the parentheses.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not. I just read what they put.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the Polaroid, like the film is like the camera, like. Never mind. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you was tripping.
I got you. No worries. All good. So first ability. 2D or 2Jigen. User can enter into a two-dimensional space by contacting the ground or any surface via contact and transmuting themselves into a 2D entity. With this, they can morph into various shapes, increase or decrease their size, move at incredible speeds, and are seemingly, in quotations, invulnerable to most attacks, as long as the surface they encompass isn't vaporized. They can still get hurt, but it's tricky to explain. Let's say the user goes into a space via a big piece of rubble floating into the sky, and an enemy combatant cuts the rubble in half. If the user's space via a big piece of if the user's entire body encompassed the rubble, as said rubble is getting slashed, they can be forced to launch themselves out from that space, and their body will be cut in half as a result. However, since they can change the shape and size of themselves in the space, they can avoid this by decreasing their size to like Ant-Man levels of small. Conversely, if the user entered in the space by entering inside a wide floor space and the enemy were to gash or slice a part of the floor, the user can turn their body incredibly big, making the slice insignificant and impossible to register as something that can force the user out of a 2D space. The user can also use surrounding surfaces like wall, ceilings, to escape or move towards if available. Okay, staying in that 2D plane makes sense. They can also drag people into the 2D space where they will be frozen like a picture. However, the trade off is that they cannot hurt them when the user and enemy are both within that space. And once the enemy enters the space, there is a short time limit, 3 to 5 seconds, before they are launched from out the 2D space and into our 3D space. User can also launch themselves out from that space as well of their own free will. And this kind of acts as a cannon of sorts if need be. Oh, great. Either for escape purposes or offensive attacks. With an ally's consent, they can indefinitely keep them within that space until it's time for them to be taken out by said user. Prudent for escape purposes, example would be placing an ally within a 2D space in a book and carrying it till it's time to get them out. Loads of potential with this ability. Yeah, definitely. I can see that. They wrote, they wrote quite a bit, but I do have to say that it does a good job of conveying all the capabilities of this first ability. So I like it. I like it. Um, Next we have Xerox or Zerokusu. That's what it seemingly would be the Japanese translation or whatever. User can create perfect copies of themselves or other individuals in droves. Yeah, okay. They all share the mind and eyes of the user, so they can be used for long range purposes, spying, obfuscation, disguise, etc. User can teleport between copies. Excuse me. The strength of the copies depend on the strength of the person's physicality, not their spirit energy, of course, though user can transfer spirit energy onto selected copies if need be. And they can be used during combat. User can separate copies from the hive mind like nature of the ability. User can separate copies from the hive mind like nature of the ability and can instead send out simple or even complex commands to further said goals. Okay. Yeah, this was pretty correct. This was pretty correct.
Yeah.
Memories or omoide. User forces themselves and another combatant to relive a certain moment. This isn't really time travel. It basically boils down to this. He said, hold up, let me explain.
Yeah, wait, let me
User and combatant are fighting. They get into a stance, ready to strike. User takes a picture of this moment before striking. They strike. User sees that he is about to get sliced and combatant knows he'll win the encounter. User then uses the third ability. Picture burns up. The ability moves or sort of teleports the combatants to their original positions before they strike, giving the user a second chance. Because of this ability, the usage and energy is significant, so it shouldn't be used a lot. Also, there's a cooldown effect after usage, and if the user gets sliced and then uses the ability, the user will still have those wounds. Another danger of this ability is outside forces interrupting the encounter. Time still marches forward. They are only moved to their original spots. I like this one. True Rome extension, an extension of 2Jigen or 2D. User can now bring 2D pictures into the 3D realm. They cannot move whatsoever. They are paintings and or pictures, so they aren't really real, but they can be used for combat and survival, say conjuring a 2D small building into the 3D world. Dude, I really like this blade.
Yeah,
I really like this blade.
it seems crazy. I mean, yeah, you invested a lot of time reading this, so you better like it.
No, but
I'm just
honestly,
playing.
at first I thought like with all the capabilities of the first ability, I thought it was gonna be like a pretty insane blade. I mean, the second ability is cracked, just the ability to create perfect copies of yourselves or in other individuals is essentially building an army and like storing them in oh wait, never mind. I originally I thought like they were storing them in pictures, which I thought was crazy, but no, that's not what's happening here. But yeah, the fact that you can copy yourself and others is absolutely
I mean, it
insane.
has like a
And the third
storehouse
ability,
ability with the first one kind of acts like a storehouse ability almost.
yeah, I wonder if you could like merge those two abilities, right? Uh, the third ability is probably my favorite of the three, because it does remind me of like fuck, it's kind of leaving escaping my mind right now, but yeah, it's like a redo, right? But it's a redo with a lot of like caveats and the specifics. Like you have to take the picture, right? You can't just like redo any
You
moment.
like, hey, yo,
I'm thinking about Danzo. You mentioned Danzo
Samura,
earlier, and that's
pose
what
for the frame.
I'm
This gonna
yeah,
go on
but
Insta later.
it's like Danzo, but not as broken because you have to make sure you take the image, and there's other things that could like that could kind of undo it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the True Realm extension, surprisingly enough, even though it is pretty crazy, just manifesting 2D things into a 3D realm is, yeah, I take that back. Actually, True Realm is pretty crazy as well. I like this blade, man. I like this blade. Probably among my favorites when it comes to like the really out there ones.
Yeah.
And they made good use of their words. I have to say, Jokey cooked.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
appreciate the
sure.
submission.
No, it was really cool. This was one of the more interesting ones, I do say, because it's like a whole different concept. It's like something really fresh and unique.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, hold on.
All good, Brody. All good. All right. Okay, so he left the stream on the previous blade, so I'll wait for him a bit. Okay.
Yo, my bad, yo. I gotta go, bro. Something just popped up.
Okay, bro. No worries. Let's end it here, and we'll pick up next stream.
Yeah, y'all be cool. My bad. I'll DM you later. I'll let you know.
No worries, brother. Hope everything is all right.
Yeah, we should be good. All right, chat. Y'all be cool. Sorry about that. We'll let